Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Disgraced reality TV star Josh Duggar is finally a free man living his best life. Or at least that's what fans are thinking. As TV show's Ace recently reported, Josh Duggar's prison release date got pushed back after being busted with a cell phone. Fans called him out for failing to keep his head down and speculated he isn't interested in rushing home to his wife Anna and his 7 children. Speculating a bit deeper, fans believe Josh Duggar isn't keeping his head down because he's finally a free man that is living his best life. Fans don't believe Josh Duggar ever wanted to be a married man with children. Behind bars, he's surrounded by like-minded individuals, and he isn't stuck under the thumb of his mother and father. In response to one individual on Reddit calling Josh out for his failure to keep his head down, others speculated that Jim Bob's son probably just enjoys being behind bars. Other individuals pointed out it was a little like he was living in a dorm with people he could relate to. One fan added to the conversation, "Part of me wonders if Josh pulled this stunt deliberately. He definitely thinks he's above the law, but maybe he wanted to get himself the full sentence. Prison must be an escape for him from the family he clearly doesn't give an asterisk about." Another individual noted that they believe Josh absolutely loved prison. A different fan agreed. Why wouldn't he? He's in some dorm with other pervs, eating junk food, drinking prison hooch, and sharing ******. Other fans chimed in. He is probably living his truth 1,000 times more in prison than he ever has in his life. I'm sure he does love it. Tons of junk food from the commissary, and he's away from Anna and the kids. Honestly, you're probably right. No more pressure to provide for a family of 9 must be almost a relief. Behind bars, fans point out that Josh Duggar no longer has a responsibility to provide for his wife Anna and his 7 children. He no longer has to worry about following all of Jim Bob's rules. Behind bars, fans believe Josh Duggar has blossomed and felt more freedom than he ever felt out in society. The real question is what happens when Josh Duggar does get out of prison. Does he just go back to his wife Anna and his children? Will Anna still be waiting for him? At the end of the day, fans believe Josh behind bars was a gift for both Anna and her children, and they long for the day that Anna will leave him. However, because of her religion, fans realize that may never happen. Do you think Josh Duggar is finally a free man living his best life behind bars? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and keep coming back for more news on the Duggar family. Understandably, the outside world was disgusted to learn Josh Duggar had gained access to a phone. Considering what Josh was locked up for, gaining access to a cell phone presented an easy opportunity for him to commit further crimes. The real question the outside world has, however, is simple. How exactly did Josh Duggar gain access to a cell phone behind bars? Turns out, it is surprisingly easy for Seagoville to get a cell phone. This is especially true if they have the cash to spare. Now, per chatter on multiple social media platforms, there are tons of crooked guards at Seagoville, as well as all other federal prisons. Some of these crooked guards look for easy opportunities to make money off of inmates, as there are a lot of inmates behind bars at federal prisons that have serious bread. Turns out, one way these crooked guards make money is through selling cell phones. Typically, purchasing a cell phone costs a few $1,000s. Obviously, the inmates behind bars don't have that kind of money on them, nor do they have an easy way to give that kind of money to the guard. So, getting a cell phone behind bars does require the inmate to have someone outside of the prison who is willing to help. Typically, a friend or family member outside of the prison will transfer the payment to the guard via apps like Venmo or Zelle. Then, the guard supplies the inmate with the phone. Now, this process wouldn't exactly work for Josh Duggar, as it is believed that he and his wife Anna don't really have money, and he's reportedly living with his parents right now. So the question remains, how did Josh Duggar get the phone? Sources speaking to Katie Joy of Without a Crystal Ball allege that the next option behind bars is to rent a phone from an inmate. It is believed that this is the cheaper alternative that Josh used. Shockingly, it is believed that Josh Duggar's wife knew he had a phone and did nothing about it. In fact, Josh allegedly told his wife Anna to keep her mouth shut about the phone, and she did just that. Do you think Anna Duggar should get in trouble for knowing her husband had a phone and doing nothing about it? Share your thoughts with us in the comments, and keep coming back for more Duggar news. Josh Duggar was sentenced to 12.5 months behind bars. As TV shows Ace previously reported, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's son was busted with a phone contraband, resulting in his potential early release date being pushed back to October 2nd, 2032. On Reddit, Josh Duggar is being called out for his failure to keep his head down so he can get back to his wife Anna and his 7 children sooner rather than later. Speculating a bit further, individuals on Reddit believe Josh Duggar isn't that interested in keeping his head down, and getting busted with a phone wasn't a scenario he regretted. These same individuals believe Josh is purposely hindering his chance at an early release because he isn't interested in rushing home to his wife Anna. One individual penned in a comment liked nearly 2K times. Imagine caring so little about your wife and kids that you can't even keep your head down while in prison to get back to them faster. At one point in time, Anna and Josh were rumored to live in a warehouse on Jim Bob Duggar's property with their children. Fans speculate Josh isn't in a hurry to return back to being under Mommy, Daddy, and Anna's thumb. More than a few times, there have been anonymous sources who have come forward to various media outlets to talk about Anna Duggar. None of these sources have ever painted the picture of her being a nice or easy person to get along with. Moreover, fans argue that if Josh actually loved his wife, he never would have been unfaithful to her. So most fans believe Josh isn't trying too hard to get out early because he doesn't really want to return home to Anna. Presently, fans admit they find comfort in knowing it is unlikely that Anna Duggar will be able to have any more children with her husband, as her baby-making days will likely be over by the time he gets out of jail. Some fans admit they are disgusted he didn't get more time behind bars, and they don't think he should ever be allowed out of prison. Do you think Josh Duggar is purposely getting his early release pushed back because he doesn't want to go home to Anna? Let us know in the comments down below.